Hello, my name is Eric Valdez, and I am one of the transfer academic coaches at the Transfer Center. And today I'm going to quickly show you how to kind of browse or look at your calendar on Outlook, as well as the benefits of using a online calendar and everything that can come out of that for your academic journey. So yeah, to start off, how to quickly access your calendar or just your Outlook email in general is you're going to want to sign into your portal, your Cal Poly portal. And on the left-hand side, you'll see in the column a section that says email and calendar. So if you go ahead and click on that, it'll take you over here to this link. Obviously, your first link is not going to be the same as mine, but essentially it'll pop up on the screen with your inbox and whatnot. But on the very left-hand side, you'll see this small little insignia. It looks like a little calendar. So if you click on that, it'll take you to your actual calendar. And now immediately your calendar is not going to look the same as mine because I personalized mine, but I'll go into exactly how you could do that and yeah, the benefits that kind of come out of that. So as you can see, there's a lot of different sort of colors happening here. And each of these different colors equates to a different calendar that I've actually set up within my overarching Outlook calendar system here. And as you can see on the left-hand side over here, I have this blue one called calendar. Now this is your base calendar that is given to you when you first sign up with an Outlook account. For some reason, I've had trouble actually renaming this. I don't know why I can't, but the other ones that I create, I'm able to rename, like the school one I could rename, but just this base one, for some reason I can't. Regardless, this one is essentially what is associated with your entire Outlook account. So if you get emails to RSVP to an event, or maybe you have to set up a meeting with an academic advisor, it'll be pushed into this sort of calendar right here, this quote unquote blue one. Your color may be different, but essentially it'll get pushed into this calendar system right here. And so what's really cool about having these different calendars on just basically one platform is I can hide them or I can add as many as I want. So say I want to not show my calendar, which in this case is my work hours or my office hours, essentially. I could go ahead and hide that. And so what I have left is essentially my school schedule and my workout schedule. Say I only want to see when I am working, so I can get rid of school and workout. And so I can go ahead and get rid of those and see exactly when my office hours are exactly. And so for me, this provides a more tangible, more physical way I can see the day progress. As for when exactly I'm available, when I can go in and actually take a lunch or have time to study a little bit. You can go as far as actually inserting times into these blocks, these empty sections, if you wanted to actually say study times. And so the quickest way to do that would be you go in, either you click on the section of time that you want to insert, or you can actually go up in the top left here and hit new event. So if say hit new event, you can go in, add a title, say study time. And what's really cool about Outlook is it can actually cannot predict, but it changes the little like pictures that your event is associated with depending on what you title it. So because I put study, it'll change it to a little out or like a little notebook. Right there, it said exam icon. If I put work, it changes it to little buildings, professional icon. If I put workout, it changes it to a dumbbell. And so you can actually go in and change specifically what it is, but I thought that's a really cool little feature that it does. But say I wanted to study. So I want to study, and I want to study today, or say tomorrow, after, I'll say before my class at 12 p.m. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, say I want to do it after 12 p.m. or before 12 p.m. I'll say 11 to 12. So I want to do it this day. You can actually see on the right here, like if it interferes with other sections in the day. So say I want to do it earlier, 10 a.m., 10 to 10:30 tomorrow. I can add a description if I need a Zoom session or if I need something to put in, I can add that in the description here. And then I can just go ahead. I can also choose the calendar I want it to be under. So say I want it to be underneath my school calendar, or I can create a completely new calendar system specifically for studying. So I can show how to do that too. But essentially you go ahead and pick the calendar you want it to be a part of. Say I want school. It'll change the color I have associated with the actual school calendar. And then there I go ahead and click save. So I'll save it. And then as you can see here, it populated it here for that Thursday for 10:30 to, or 10 to 10:30. And what's really nice is if I go back and edit this, you can actually have it repeat for daily tasks or weekly. So that's how I kind of set up my weekly schedules. So if I scroll on over to say the next week, you can see that I have my entire week kind of populated as a baseline. And of course, things will pop up and it'll fill in nooks and crannies here and there, but I have a baseline weekly schedule going into the quarter. And so going back to the original, this is really helpful as you go in and plan your weeks out, especially if you have, you know, a test that you have a few weeks down the line. You could go in and put it, you know, week 4, you can go in and put it in. That way you have a physical date, something you can tangibly see. Okay, I have this much time left to go ahead and study. And so that's something that's really, really nice about Outlook. And so, yeah, I'll go in and kind of explain how to add the calendar. So it's over here on the left-hand side. You can see where it says add calendar. You click on that and you go and you want to create a blank calendar. There's a lot of options here to like add a personal calendar. That's if you want to, I believe, add in like a, I think from Gmail. Yeah, you can add in like associated accounts like from Google or whatnot. But in order to do it on Outlook, you just create a new one, create a blank calendar, calendar name, you can say study, and we'll have it be yellow. And you can pick a charm for it if you want. So we can pick the book or this book here, doesn't matter. And you want to add it to my calendar. So my calendars is available, and also people's calendars, which I'll get into in a little bit. Go ahead, save it, and boom, right there, we just created another study calendar. So that's exactly how you can go in and create new events. Now, let's see. One really cool, neat trick that not a lot of people I feel like are aware of what Outlook can actually provide is the fact that you can see other people's calendars if they update them correctly. Now, this is something I found extremely important and even necessary when it comes from a professional standpoint, because when I had my internship last summer, that's all people would say is if like I needed to create a meeting or if I had time, I needed to talk to them, they would say, look at my calendar. And so I would go in on Outlook and pull up their calendars to see exactly when they were available. And so this is really cool. I'm going to show you. So if I get rid of my calendar system here, which I'll just click out of them, you can actually, on the left here, you can see people's calendars, and you can import other individuals' calendars. So for example, I'll pull up the Transfer Center Coordinator, Heather's calendar. So I'll click on it, and you can see all of her important dates and important times that she has set up for the week. And so if I wanted to go in and create a specific time slot in which I want to meet with her, I can do that. I can see it here. And so to actually go about doing that, you can either click on the actual event or the actual like open space, or what's really nice is if you go to new event as you did previously to create a study event, go to new event in the top left here, click it, and you'll see this will pop up just like it did last time, but there's something in the top left again called scheduling assistant. And so if you click on it, it'll pop up with yourself. So this is me, Eric, but you can add a required attendee or an optional attendee for whoever's going to be joining the meeting. But say I need to add a required attendee, I click whoever you need, I'll pick Heather, and I can see when her availability is. So let's see if I scroll through, you can see exactly when her availability is and when I can actually go in and make an appointment with her. And so I believe the times that are blocked out will be this darker gray, but you can, like, say I have this time here, this time slot here, the 1 p.m. I want to go in and create an availability there. It works for both of us. It looks like there's nothing in between, so I can go in, create that time, hit done. 1:30, 1 to 1:30, everyone is available. It says it right there. You can add a title, whatever it is, meeting with Eric. And then you have availabilities, you have a description, and then all you have to do is hit send. And then all right there, it creates a time, a place for you to both meet. You can add in a Zoom link that we actually have a location to Zoom from. But yeah, I mean, it's really simple to create like times to set up with somebody. If you need to create an event to meet with a faculty member outside of the office hours, that's the prime way to do it. But yeah, that's pretty much the benefits of using a calendar system. You know, outside of like a physical planner, I prefer this route just because it has everything in one location. I can easily update it quickly, and yeah, I'm able to see everything fully fleshed out as my weeks go on. So yeah, if you have any questions, please reach out to the Transfer Center at transfer.calpoly.edu, or sorry, transfer@calpoly.edu. And yeah, feel free to reach out if you have questions, and follow us on Instagram at CP Slow Transfers, at CP Slow Transfers at Cal Poly. And yeah, we'll be awaiting to hear back from you. All right, have a good day.